pole position goes to Fabio Quartararo. By Danilo Petrucci, your Mugello winner from Alex Rins and Cal Crutchlow. Jorge Lorenzo, last year's race winner on the Lamia and Polispargo. Bagnaia, Miller and Abraham on row 5. Row 7 led by Tita Rabat, Miguel Oliveira and Happy Shireen.
Barcelona, a good start there from the second row from Dovizioso with that launch control. He's already trying to challenge Marquez.
Shot device, it's that good. Marquez tried to find a way through, but Dovizioso from the middle of the second.
Maverick Vinales is trying to come through. Quartararo there trying to challenge now. Marquez as we then head
into 6th over to second place. He normally is a shrinking violet at the start of these races. And what about Lorenzo? Lorenzo's gone from 10th into 5th.
got away quite well. He's just up ahead of Valentino Rossi. Look at Lorenzo.
So into turn number 10. He's not going to be quite close enough. Petrucci tried to find a way back through on Lorenzo, who's now
He's up into 7th place. Dovizioso leads them from Vinales. What's Vinales had for breakfast? We've not seen a start. So he leads across the line.
Terrible first lap of the day. Back in the front row to 13th place.
Marquez there. No room for now. Look at how close he was there again, though. Goodness me, Maverick Vinales. Well wide there is Danilo Petrucci.
Well, he's got the famous green monster claw on the side of that Yamaha
there. We'll find out shortly, I'm sure. It is Dovizioso versus Marquez. We've said that a few times in the last couple of years.
It cost him his drive. It cost him his momentum.
Lorenzo! He's wiped them all out! How is this happening?
Absolute shocker from Jorge Lorenzo. What was he thinking? He took out of it. It was his teammate Marc Marquez who's now leading the race.
Well, we thought there was friction. He's done him a favour, hasn't he? Marc Marquez comes
of Vinales, loses the front, clatters Dovizioso, nowhere for Vinales to go. And as Lorenzo in the pit lane, he's out. Dovizioso, he's out. Vinales is out. Lorenzo.
You know, I think Lorenzo thought he was going to hit Dovizioso when he was going in too hot, so he's just grabbed a handful of brake there. Dovizioso won't be taking that helmet off for a while.
Yeah.
He's livid.
You can just see there Andrea Dovizioso, he's not case.
Rins has dropped down one because of his big moment. Miller is now up into 5th. Mir is 6th and Polis
side of Fabio Quartararo, but what a dramatic start to this race. What a controversial start. His former teammate and bitter rival, Jorge Lorenzo. Marquez getting a clear message. You've got clear day.
Lorenzo, and if I was Jorge, I'd find a dark room and lock the door, because you might have 3 that might be able to bring something to Marc Marquez in this race, because all of the other race-winning potentials have all gone
off into the distance. Long gone on the horizon already is Marc Marquez, who's going to be very, very shortly. 1:45.07 now. That's 3 laps in a row that Marquez has set the fastest lap of the race as Rins pit 4. Yeah, just got to keep his composure here, Alex Rins. There's a great opportunity here.
Not now towards 9. Marquez, 2.5 seconds clear of these.
Really, really tough times for Pecco Bagnaia. Down off that off-camber, down a braking zone at turn 5.
Getting into a bit of a groove as well, by the way. Number 43. Turn 5 we go. Marquez, 3.1 seconds clear now.
And he was well on course for a comfortable cruise to victory. So that will, I'm sure, be at the forefront of his mind. He
can be at times, is at the front. If Marc Marquez had have been in that group, he may well have been involved in that as well, but he wasn't. He grew, and it's a good job he did. How crucial was it for Marquez to overtake Dovizioso there?
You know, the cycle to overtake. Fast in a straight line, great braking stability, and it's got such brilliant poking.
He didn't have pace at all on Friday. He said, I'll be nowhere near a podium at this rate.
He can stay in the slipstream, but he can't move out of it, and then try and force the issue on the brakes going into the first corner. The pace being set by Marquez. Petrucci. We talked about how hot Vinales, Andrea Dovizioso.
That's a guy, that's the face of a guy who knew he was on.
We're still halfway distance not completed. We've lost Lorenzo, we've lost Rossi, we've lost Dovizioso, and just counter straight back on through.
Yeah, your classic cutback there for Danilo Petrucci and Fabio Quartararo.
He was able to run such a tighter line than Petrucci. That Suzuki just turns on a 6 with him as well. You can hear it straight from the horse's mouth. We've got to say from where we're sitting, it's a guilty after the race to Alex Rins saying, we're sorry, all right? Yeah, good point, Simon. I suppose that the good news for all 4 concerned in that big shunt early on was that they all walked away.
Danilo Petrucci gets him on the cutback.
He just has to leave his braking that little bit later than Petrucci because...
Oh, blimey, that's contact between the 2 riders, Smith and Espargaro. And I wonder if Espargaro...
Long into Maverick Vinales have just made his way back into the pit lane. That's a real shame, I've got to say, for Vinales, because indeed, after Lorenzo's calamitous mistake,
this is Tito Rabat in 11th.
For his better to finish in the mud.